taught.
Yeah.
And people didn't taught this, so they're not going to know about this. For you to know of this, you have to really forward within yourself to get that truth from nature. So when I was in the cave, I realized that it doesn't matter how a person is sick. Sickness is not death. Sickness is just pain. And sickness is just an alert for you to know that something is happening somewhere in your body for you to go and correct it.
Yes.
If you die from the sickness, as I am saying, sickness is not death. But because you are worrying so much, people are worrying so much, and because of this worrying and worrying, it's stress, and you start to deteriorate. Take for instance, a person have kidney stone. By worrying about the kidney stone, worrying about it and stressing about it, it keep growing. It keep growing. And it's not what you eat alone why it grow. It grow because you are stressing your body, and once you are stressing your body, your immune system is getting smaller and shutting down. So whatever toxin and whatever in your body is building up.
Okay.
Right. So I get to realize that death is a fault.
It's a fault.
It's a fault. People die because they don't know that they can live. And once they don't know that they can live, that's a fault. Death attack you if you make it happen. If you make death happen, it will attack you. So, when I gather this information in the cave, I realized that I can live forever once I put myself in the position to live forever.
So were you sick at that time?
Yeah, I catch a sickness in the cave. I figure more or less it's from that cold and heat, because I did have a fire burning in the cave for 2 years and 3 months, and that fire don't out 10 times because I couldn't afford it to out, because I didn't have any matches, because I stopped communicating with people.
Yeah.
And I stopped going to shop.
Okay.
And I don't have the money. So I don't want my fire to out because the cave is cool, and the fire is what going to keep me up. So I realized that I was too much in the fire and too much in the cold. And my body is not getting the full substance to keep that hot and cold and a level to keep me going. So I start to get weak, feeling weak in the cave. So I decided that, okay, I gather a lot of information and I want to go into the city to get some form of recovery. Recovery. Yeah. So I went into the city. And
but before you went, how did you get into the city? Because you were in Clarendon.
Yeah, and I didn't have any money.
And you never have the money?
No money. Well, it was really a meditation. I go through a little downfall while going into the Kingston. But I reached, because I did have to take 3 vehicles to reach the Kingston.
But did you have to change your clothes, or you did have good clothes too?
I never have no good clothes, because me going to a cave, and when we left Kingston the first time I go to the cave, me carry me everything. I don't remember, but I don't know a whole heap of clothes.
Yeah.
Maybe about 3 pants and 3 shirts or so. And I am wearing those clothes. Go plant ground, come back in a them. Couple days and days me in the cave. Me never bathe. Because it reached a stage where no water didn't there, but even the people them that live around in the community, they didn't have any water, so they have to use them vehicle to go far, go get water. Judge me, there was a little pond by the cave side where I used to catch water from and drive.
Okay.
So I didn't even have any water for bathe or for drink. But you know, I am on a journey, and maybe I approach this journey not in the true way, but I still benefit from it. But I did have to go through a vibration first, and I don't regret what I go through. But Leaving the cave to come to Kingston, I was really messy. No one didn't want to carry me. No one didn't want to carry me. But when I go, I talk to the first taxi man and ask him, tell him that I want to go to Kingston, but I don't really have no money. And I ask him for a drive. Give me a drive, let me have a Chotal in a Clarendon. Because that's their route. The first filter, that's their route. Where they go from K Valley to Chotal. Reach a Chotal, I do the same thing with the next vehicle because I am going to Maypen now. To catch something from Maypen to go Kingston. It's the same thing. But Maypen taxi didn't want to carry me. About 3 to 4 vehicles pass before I get one. I'm going. Now when I reach Maypen, I have to go up on a bus now. That's where the destructive part of it most likely. And no, I was lying. I'm lying. I just remember something. I did have money. I did have money, yes, because I remember I did have money, yeah. Because I asked one of my family from the day before that I'm going to Kingston and them give me a money. Yes, I just remember. So I apologize for all those that I said before, sorry. Yeah. And I take taxi along the way, pier, yes, I pier. When I reach Maypen, I stop at the market and buy a little ground food. I didn't have any in the cave, everything was finished, and I buy some little ground food. When I was going on the minibus now, nobody no want to carry me. They are telling me, say me a madman, I'm not smell right, which was true. Which was true. Yeah. So anyway, it happened that's about the third vehicle carry me. And I come off a 3 mile and walk, go where I'm going. That's Kingston 11, Seabright Garden, Cockburn Pen. I went to one of my Rastaman brethren yard before I reach at my home. We live nearby, but I stopped there because I didn't want to give him some of my food when I buy. Yeah. And when I stopped there and put on the bag, you know, so that's where the sickness really come down on me. I couldn't even move again.
Just as you put on your bag?
I put on the bag and sit down. I start to feel different in my body. Weaker than first. And my foot them numb up. I start to feel this whole heap of numbing in my foot, and I start to tell him what I go on, and I tell him say I can't move. Anyway, he tell me say I can't stay because I'm living with him family. He said I can't stay, but I did stay there and I sleep on him floor for 1 month straight. But before me leave, about a week after going into the 1 month, I find myself, I not urine, I not pass no feces, because from in the cave that not happen. From in the cave in the last time, that not happen. And I come, it still not happen. Until him start to feed me. Because a man no eat salt in him food, he no eat meat. So most likely him always give me soup. Because I say, well, my body dry out. So him give me soup. And when I go to the toilet, I feel like I want to go, but when I go, nothing now come. I nah urine. And I'm there now till about the fourth, going into the 4th week. I find myself a sweat. I find when I go, so I feel my forehead wet. So I say, wow, this is a good sign. Because I never realized I never even did a sweat too much time ago. When I start to sweat, and I find myself want to urine. And I start to urine, and I find myself want to defecate. And some little pieces are drop out, so pluck, pluck. And it's so dark. So I realize, okay, something really wrong inside of me. But, you know, it's a journey, and I'm getting over it. Anyway, I find myself now start to get up, because along the journey when I was on the floor, I couldn't walk. I have to hold on. And anyway, hold on to somewhere and take time, move around. That's how severe it was. But because I have this vibration from in the cave that I have to live forever in the flesh. Yeah, because that's what nature teaches me. Nature is not like a people lie. So after a month I pass, then I go by mine and was there. My brother, before I go there, my brother hear that I am by the Rasta man and him come there, give me money, him carry things to me, and me give the Rasta man money for help cook and whatever. So when I go there, him still support me as my smaller brother. Him still support me, give me money and whatever. And I start to get back a feelings and a strength. So till I end up in St. Mary. Some way, somehow, because coming back into the city now is a next struggle because I am lack of words.
Okay.
I am very much lack of words from in the cave. I didn't have anyone to talk to, so words start to leave me. Let me go back to the cave a little before I tell you about this. When I was in the cave for a while, there's time that come that I couldn't tell you which day is which day, which month is which month. Because, as I'm saying, I don't have anyone to talk to. I am not checking about time anymore and weeks anymore and day anymore. I am just living, just eating and drinking and just meds in the sun and just meds in life and just, so the months of the year, the days of the weeks are not there anymore. But when it touches Saturday, I know.
Yes.
Saturday and Sunday, I know when it's Saturday and Sunday. Every time Saturday and Sunday come, I know. When Saturday and Sunday pass, I don't know nothing more. And the reason why I know about why is Saturday, when it touches Saturday morning about 5 o'clock, I can hear talking on the road. Like people talking, and you can hear animal making them sound like the goat. You hear the goat are making sound, you hear the cow and make them sound, and you can hear the footstep. So when we get up and look, I can see people and they are going to market to sell their goat and cow. So when I hear that, I know it's Saturday, because Saturday market. There's a church now, a Sunday church, at a distance, but when them start to sing, me hear, I know a Sunday. Monday them sing, me no hear nothing Monday, me no hear nothing Tuesday. When they touch Monday, me know a Monday. Because me know But it just take time and fade. Keep fading because I am not thinking about nothing like that anymore. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I don't know. Sometimes I try to find out, I wish day this now. I don't know. Anyway, I go on because I don't know. You see when I touch the month, that definitely me not know. Because I don't ask nobody, nobody now come there. They don't interest me anymore. Because I just find myself like Adam in the garden. Just run away and living. Just only one Eve now. So go back now to Kingston. When speech leave me and people see me. Because before me leave, me used to talk good and used to connect with people and never rush. So when we come back now, people say, "Oh, this." Wait, a early black, nobody never know me as Heights Eye now. Because the Heights Eye really come from the cave.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where I gather this name, Heights Eye, from the cave. So nobody don't know me as Heights Eye. People just know me as Tony, the name my mother gave me, or Early Black, the DJ name. So people say, "Who this? Early Black? How you look so? What to you?" Wait. Sometimes I just stand up and look at them so. Because I don't know if you answer them. So. Honestly, because I don't have no speech. And the next thing, there's certain way I gather to answer people. When I was in the cave, I gathered a certain way. How I would answer people. They wouldn't see what I am saying. They wouldn't connect with what I am saying because I am not going to answer them in the favor of how them expect. Because that favor leave me. So I am going to answer them now in the way how I have been taught in the cave. because nature teaches you. That's what I'm saying. Once you are by yourself, once you are among nature, you are going to get a different inspiration from nature than you get from the public people. So I hardly want to answer them because what I am going to answer them never see them just going to say I'm madman.
So you would answer them like saying outside? Or?
Yes, because that's what full up in my head now. Heights high. Them don't know nothing about heights high. But when them answer, I wanted to ask, they say something to me, and instead I'm gonna say, yeah man. I say heights high. You understand? So
Yeah.
when them I look for or when them I listen out for ear, or not hit them a ear. Them a ear are different. So that's what that's saying.
So at that time they started to tell people say you're mad now. Because that's all you think talking
None of them I
is
tell people. People I know.
people know say you're mad now.
No, people I know. Yeah, well, me mad because me in a different
In a different state
madness
of
state.
mind.
Yeah. So people know. People will see me and say because again, I come realize that Early Black is not my name. Early Black is just a name that created by the system.
Yeah.
Anthony Garden is not my name. Anthony Garden is a name to do business in the system. Those are governmental names.
Never heard that one there before.
Yeah. All these names that these people walking around with are governmental names. They use it to do government business. If I to go into a business place and they ask me what's my name and if I to tell them Heights High, they don't need that name. They need the name that is on the birth paper,
Yes.
which is the name that my mother placed on me, or my father, I never know who me. Anthony Garden. So when I am in the cave, I gather all these things, I look into all these things, I see all these things to know that, okay. So most time people see me and say, Early Black, I don't even want to answer because I come see say that's not my name. And I am not Early Black. I only use Early Black in the music industry. I leave the music industry. So I am not Early Black anymore, which the people still wouldn't know that.
Yeah.
But sometimes that ignorance, which I was calm and humble, but there is still that part of ignorance that comes up where I don't answer them. And in the true fact, I should really stop at while anyone call me and just explain to them to let them know that okay, I am no more Anthony, I am no more Early Black.
Early Black.
I am outside. But as I'm saying, words wasn't there, so I couldn't, like how me I talk to you now,
Yeah.
I could even know if I tell them that. So what happened after that now? I just sit in and meditate and I say, okay, you know, I am in the city and I am around so much people here who keep questioning me on a daily basis. So here what? I just try to go back to Philip level, but still keep my identity, my natural identity that I have within me, that I get from the cave. But I am still going to go to their level,
Yeah.
to reason with them for them to feel more comfortable instead of feel so annoyed by me. So that's what I do. That's why I can come talk to you today. And that was from 1996 when I went into the cave. And I didn't leave the cave until 98, 99. I leave the cave. And now it's 2001.
2021.
2021.
Yeah.
So I graduate right now from all these so I can talk back to the people them
Yeah.
and still hold my heights and living on a high vibration same way and all these things. So that's how the journey of Early Black went. to this journey of heights high. More natural, more natural, more being a truth person, more being a vibrant person, more being a happy person. And when I'm saying happy, I mean naturally happy. I don't buy my happiness. People don't make me happy. I happy through myself. So when people feel like they make me happy, they're already happy. Money don't make me happy. Nothing don't make me happy outside of me. Everything that make me happy is within me and what I gather within me.
So that is the end of part 2, and we're gonna have a part 3 of what is he into now and how is it going. So look out for part 3. Please like, share, subscribe and comment.